What in the...
The Scarecrow Man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakia, watch out!
Shoo-shoo-shing!
Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakia, we have to run!
I am well aware.
Pant, pant.
Did we lose it?
I guess you could have called that a pair of pants.
Oh my god. I hit Fuzz.
I think so. Luckily, it moved so slowly.
What was it? Surely no one would devise a prank as bizarre as that.
It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human.
I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this? I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so.
For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki.
Nanaki.
Nanaki? Alright.
This is the teacher.
Oh, welcome back, Kawara Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time?
We cannot afford to relax now, Professor.
So I take it something happened. The headmaster. He must have been hiding the scarecrow. Or hiding from the scarecrow. It smashed the window.
Calm yourself, Kawada. You've become incoherent.
Sorry.
We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance.
A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous.
Are the other students still in the gymnasium?
Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah.
The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped in this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest.
I wonder what the Scarecrow Man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow Man, you say? Doctor? Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. You're a bird, you don't have hands.
Yeah. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor?
Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time. Don't worry. Why did you need to Oh, right, he has narcolepsy.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know what I've found, given your efforts toward the investigation.
You sound like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror.
Do I?
Yeah.
Interesting. Never seen it.
Yes, you have seen it.
I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Hanazawa.
Oh, what a way to put it. The lumps of meat. Control yourself, Kawada. Falling out amongst ourselves would only do us harm.
I know. Oh. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation, so we suffocated to death.
Yeah.
There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick.
She was dismembered after her death then, Doctor?
It would appear so.
Well, at least she wasn't awake for that.
There's little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up some time after death. Larry was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. Meaning, someone poisoned her. Why?
For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry for some other reason. Disgusting either way.
I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Hanazawa died yesterday after school.
In the evening, then?
Precisely. And she was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawada, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday?
After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right, I went home alone. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me.
I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close.
You're going out again? Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry. We can outrun the scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryuta has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but... I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly. So, neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Larry yesterday afternoon. Oh, right! Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it? A spare key? Yes. There should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home.
Did we commit the murder?
Was it Ryota? He's like got some weird memory thing going on?
Like he did it.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
Shu, you know some things. No one puts ... there unless that doctor knows something.
The doctor always knows something.
There's always the doctor.
Well, no, because it's probably Ryota this time. I think he killed her.
I think Dr. Iwamine brainwashed Ryota with like mind control drugs.
Have you ever heard of like doing something and then being like traumatized while you're doing it, and then it messes with your memory? Like your subconscious blocks it from your memory, whatever happened, because it was so traumatic.
I've definitely heard about that happening in soap operas. Can't say I've heard about that happening in real life.
I think it happens. Like, you're just so traumatized. It's the same thing as, like, when something really bad happens to you when you're younger, and then you just kind of push it down, and then you it's like you forget about it, but it's like, the memory is there, but you just can't access it at all.
There might actually be one case that I have heard of, but the man was having hallucinations due to I think, undiagnosed schizophrenia.
Huh.
And he wound up murdering some people because he had home invaded by accident, and they tried to get him out, and that didn't work out.
Lovely.
So that was, yeah.
Oh. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then.
Right. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him.
Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicion, Kawada.
Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakia. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest.
You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. It was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine.
He makes medicine?
Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he's made to the medical world?
I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist. Oh, there's a typo there. It says
Probably.
kid instead of kind.
Oh.
I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe.
You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself.
I am so disappointed that they never took the opportunity to use the word pheasantry instead of peasantry.
Yeah.
Come on, missed opportunity.
Oh, well. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect.
So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? My thoughts exactly, Ryota. Anyway, let's go. I'm not sure why he needed a whole black text box for that one thought, but alright.
Very well. We're gonna go
to
the gymnasium and the maintenance office.
Maybe... With the maintenance office is where, that one guy is, right? The parrot? No, not the parrot.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Or do we want to warn people about the scarecrow and also ask people where they were last night?
True, and I mean, I feel like this is going to be the same as our last set of choices,
Or it doesn't
where
matter.
we're going to do one and then the other anyway.
Okay, so gymnasium.
Gymnasium, let's go.
Let's do that and then the other one.
The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation.
Rentless.
Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San, where are you?
Cool! Oko-san is right here, alive and well so far. Cuckoo! Where did you go, Sakia? Oh, where did you and Sakia go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair. You just confused the issue if we brought you along.
We came back because we had a question for you.
Cool! Come at me, whippersnapper!
That's not what You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Cuckoo, of course. It is Oko-san's duty as track captain.
Did you see Larry while you were out there yesterday?
Cool. No, Oko-san did not see her, or as he was going home. Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running?
Good point.
Cuckoo, do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Cool. If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say.
You could have led with that, Oko-san.
Boing. Boing.
Wait, San, what did you just...
Cool. Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. After that imbecile. Cool. If you had asked Oko-san about the blood-stained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Cool. Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary. The infirmary?
Could that have been Larry?
She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point. Cool. It was not Larry. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san.
So, someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school?
Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now.
Thanks for telling us, Sam.
So the doctor did know something. At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than answers.
Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school?
It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards.